Hello everyone, in this video I was originally going to just show how I built this Lego set, but then I decided to make a small diorama base to go along with it. However, the video became too long, so I decided to just show how I made this diorama base for this specific Speed Champions Lego set. Okay, so the first thing I did was, of course, build the Lego set. Here you can see me taking out everything that came inside the box. So here's a sheet with a bunch of stickers, and then there's the Lego instructions, and then there were two bags, one labeled 1 and 2, and then finally there was a extra loose piece. Okay, so here's the Lego set completed. As you can see, it's a Lego set from the Speed Champions set, and it's the Aston Martin car from James Bond, and I think it looks pretty cool. First, I measured this wooden sheet with the car to make sure that it was big enough so the car would fit. After confirming that it did fit, I got my cutting mat, placed it on my desk, and began by getting some leftover foam board and cutting a couple of sheets of foam the same size as the wooden board. So I ended up cutting 3 foam sheets, and I was going to glue them together to add some height to the wooden board, but as you can see, I found a piece of styrofoam that was the perfect size, so I ended up using that instead. I first cut the styrofoam piece to size to fit with the wooden board, and then I drew a sketch of the path that I wanted the car to go towards, I guess. So I added this halfway line on the styrofoam because I was gonna carve out half of the styrofoam so that I can have a curve bent down, and you will see what I mean later on the video. Once I was done carving the hill on the styrofoam, I glued the styrofoam piece to the wooden board, and off camera, I also made this road with one of the foam board pieces that I didn't use, and now I'm gonna glue it on. Once I glued the road to the styrofoam, I carved the extra foam that was sticking out from the styrofoam to make it flush, so that I can add a wall with another piece of foam board that I had left over, and well, you see what I mean here in a second. So here's the wall completed. I again did it off camera, and originally I was gonna add it was gonna be one layer, but I decided to add a second layer to make it thicker, because one layer wasn't gonna look good. So yeah, that's why I added a second layer. So once I glued it on, I noticed that the backside had a couple gaps, so I decided to use the extra foam that I had in hand and cover it up. Okay, so quick recap. What I've done is my phone died, so I got impatient and I went ahead and did some stuff. So the first thing I did was grab some aluminum foil, and then I gave it some texture to the whole thing. I went all over the place with aluminum foil, and then, well, at first I wanted to have like different colors, have different rocks and be different colors. So I tried using yellow and brown, and so I don't know if you can tell, but this one has yellow, and when it was all white, it was yellow, brown, I think that's yellow. It's hard to tell with the lighting, but that's what I did. So because originally I didn't like this color, so I started using this one. But for these two parts, I used this one combined with no, it was brown, yellow, and white combined, and then I did these two. And then, since I didn't want this to be the same color as these two, instead of using the combination of these three, I got this one. I was just gonna paint it with this one, but I don't know, I don't like the color, so I mixed in these two. No, I mixed these three. I mixed these two first, and then, oh, here it is. So I mixed these two to get this, and then I pour some of this here, and then scooped it from here, and then mixed it here. So that's the same color as it is on this side. So the whole wall is the same color. Now, so in this clip, you can see what I meant in the last clip about painting the bricks, I guess you can say, different colors. So I ended up doing it on the wall and on the road, but I didn't do it on the sidewalk. because I didn't want it to look the same. Okay, so the last thing to do is to add a wash on the whole project, and I kind of already done that on the wall and on the road, but I feel like it's too light, so I'm gonna do another layer of wash on both, and also I need to do it on the sidewalk because I haven't done it there yet. Okay, so first off, I don't know how to make a wash, but what I used to make the so-called wash, it was a bit of brown paint and a mixture of water and Mod Podge. And well, it worked all right for me, so I think it works. So after applying a couple layers of wash, I figured I should add something a little bit different. So I ended up adding a bit of grass in the end, and you'll see on the next clip how everything turned out. Okay, so here's how it turned out. I think overall it looks pretty good, but I'm not gonna lie, it is a little basic, but that's just where my skill level is at the moment. So hopefully as time goes on, I will improve, and hopefully the videos get better as time goes on as well. And thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.